Yo, 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 yo. NFL is back. We're back. It's about that time, man. I hope everybody had a great night. Hopefully, you guys had a good day yesterday. All right. Child support paid. All right. Once again, took care of business for y'all yesterday. So hopefully everybody's a happy camper today, man. Should be a good day with good vibes and great energy. Top of it. What's good, Jays? How we doing, bro? Underrated. What's good? How we doing? NFL's back. Let's go. Man, I'm happy to be back. Sorry for the weird day yesterday. My wife was gone. It was kind of tough. All right. It was tough. I do apologize. Life is lifing, but my wife is back today. She will have the kids. We got our nanny for a bit, so I will be live quite a bit today. I will be doing a lot of play-by-play. We'll be doing looks into everything as well. All right, so my goal today is to make sure everybody in here gets taken care of. All right, I want to have a big week this week. We've been doing very, very, very well with the NFL. The preseason is back tonight. So you guys already know we're going to be cooking the preseason and getting after it very, very, very heavily on that front. EZR was good, bro. Dirty was good. How we doing today? That being said, hopefully you guys are locked in. I plan on hitting something crazy today. All right. Shout out to child support yesterday. That shit went once again. I'm expecting for it to go crazy again today. That being said, thank you to all of you guys being here. Thank you. And good. What day is it today? Thursday? Happy Thursday, man. I'm trying to get back in. Well, guess what? It's your lucky day because I'm opening it up for everybody. For the first 10 people who lock in today, you can get in for 20. I mean 30, sorry. All right. Where do you post your stuff? Zito, what's good? You can get locked in right here, brother. Hang on one second. Hang on one second. All right. Here we go. All right. Maybe I should do it for 20 for a couple people today. Would that be crazy? Would that be wild if I did it for 20? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? There you go, bro. Right there, Zito, if you want to get locked in, bro. He said, let's do it for 20. Nah. Y'all can get locked in for 30 today. All right, it's 30. If you want to get locked in, you will. We've crushed the NFL preseason. We're going to do it again. Hopefully, you guys are ready to go. Hopefully, you guys are ready to do it again. I plan to. All right, man. Hang on. I'm just getting these posts up, and then we'll get rocking on everything today, okay? We got 10 spots if you want to get locked in today, all right? 10 spots. All right. We do everything, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Aco. Yep, we do everything, bro. We do whatever has the best value on the slate each day. So if that's those, then yes. If it's longer opportunities, then that's what we do. Um, yes, sir. All right. My wife just asked if I want to go to the Paw Patrol movie tomorrow. Chat, should we go? Yeah, Robbie, you'll have to relock back in. Lewis, if you want to get locked in, bro, you can get locked in right in my profile, brother. Right in my profile for you, G. By the way, we will, like I said, have a couple spots open. So if you want to get locked in today, get locked in, man. It's only 30. All right. It's only 30 today. So I would highly recommend getting locked in. Manisha, all right, bet. We'll have to go and see it then. Hope your wife's grandfather's doing well. Thank you, man. We did get the diagnosis back. We do know that he officially does have throat cancer. So they'll be starting some chemo and radiation immediately. We have 7 spots left to get locked in today, by the way. All right. So hopefully it goes well. They have to do like a scan to see if it spread or not. As of right now, it hasn't fully spread according to them. So we are praying that is continued to be the case. We won't know until they finally do this other test. Right. So until we get that back, we won't know fully. But we're hoping and praying that it hasn't spread anywhere else and that he will be just able to be fine. We'll find that out, and I'll keep you guys updated on that front. If that ends up being the case and it has spread and something crazy happens, there may be a chance I have to step away for a day or two, just to go and be with family on that front. Cancer sucks, and it's never something that I pray on anybody. So, yeah. But as of right now, we are in the clear as much as we can be. All right. I think you can really be in the clear much more than so far. They don't think it's spread. Yo, Eddie, I just gave you a winner yesterday, bro. I gave Pete Alonso HRR yesterday. It was barbecue chicken, bro. I'm back. Let's go, bro. Welcome back to the family. Let's fucking go. Alexandria, Natalie, welcome to the family. Thank you for the subs, man. We've got, we've only got 4 spots left to lock in for 30 today if you guys are going to get locked in. 4 spots left for 30. All right. 4 spots for 30. Percy and the family. I appreciate that. Emma, what's good? Good rising. I appreciate the prayers, man. I really do. Life is amazing, and I'm very blessed to live it every day. And I hope that it's a speedy recovery and nothing but good vibes and good energy. Obviously, you never know how shit like that could go. It can move very fast in both directions. A good buddy of mine had some lymph node cancer and recovered, and he went full recovery. It's completely disappeared. So anything can happen with that kind of stuff. So like I said, we'll just keep praying and keep being as present as possible as we can with everything we have going on. I do appreciate everyone. So thank you. My wife seems to be doing okay. He's resting right now. And we'll continue to get updates. All right. So thank you to everybody. I want to try to focus on the picks now. And in the slate, I don't want to. I just don't like to dwell on shit, and I don't want to like let it kill my energy in any capacity. So I'm gonna focus on that right now. All right. So I really just want to focus on the stuff now that we have to do today. All right. Both, Nathan. It depends, bro. Again, it's all about value, bro. Sometimes we're gonna get some really good value. Sometimes we're gonna get some really shitty value. It just depends on what the slate offers, bro. So for me, I'll never sit here and tell you, oh, bro, this is the best thing until I see everything. Okay, we don't know what it's gonna look like all the time, and we don't know what this slate will hold until we see every angle. But for me, I do whatever has the best chance to win with the best value. That is always going to be my goal and my like every time I step to the plate, that's what I'm trying to do, man. So for me, today, my goal is simply one thing: find the best value, attack it, and give you guys the best chance to win. So whatever that might look like, then that's what I give you. All right. Other than that, I'm about to strap in. We're about to lock in, and we're about to take care of business right now. Okay. So just sit back, relax, and let's go. All right. We have baseball and NFL today. So we'll start with the baseball. All right. Sticky, welcome back to the family, bro. We'll start with baseball because it's a small slate, and I'm still waiting on a couple of the angles. Yo, Almighty, let's go, bro. Welcome to the family. Do you know how, bro? You're all set on that front. You can get locked in. If not, it's right here for you. All right, there you go. I want to start out by saying, you doing preseason makes me not want to follow you at all. User, we hit a plus 13,000 to start the preseason 2 weeks ago. We did 40 units on the preseason last year, and we did 30 units on the preseason the year before. You thinking that you can't be green in the preseason makes me think that you're a bot. Maybe you should level up and understand that there's layers to this shit, and there is an advantage even in the preseason. All right, good looks, though. Good looks. Congratulations. Going to Maui for Christmas? Oh, hell yeah, Chris. That sounds lit. My wife is at, or my wife, my aunt's actually in Maui right now. They had that huge like tsunami hurricane go through. I think it was a hurricane. I'm just glad she's okay because I was really worried about that when that was going through. So we're going to start with the baseball. We'll get the baseball done, and then I'll finish out the NFL. Now, the reason why I want to wait on the NFL is because I'm still waiting for finalizations on all players who are officially playing or not playing. Preseason is all about depth. All right, we need to know who exactly is going and who is not. All right, I do feel pretty confident in this. Right. I think that we have a pretty good understanding of the game, but I don't want to get too early. So we'll start with the MLB, then we'll jump NFL. All right. I just don't want to jump too soon. Imagine having Alonso for a home run. We did. He was also our play of the day yesterday for his hits, runs, and RBIs. That was my play of the day that I gave you guys. All right. Now let's get to work on this slate. Let's get to work on this slate. First up, Cincinnati Reds, St. Louis Cardinals. Now, again, I actually think this slate's pretty gross on the weather side. I don't think there's a lot of favorable weather here. I actually don't think we're going to see a ton of home runs today. Only a couple of games are really triggering for even decent weather conditions. And even one of those is in Kansas City with the wind blowing in. So keep in mind that as you guys are rolling into this slate with me, okay? Don't be like, oh, bro, there's going to be a bazillion homers today. No, I really don't think so. All right? I really don't think so. Now, looking at the weather, the Cincy game should be good. It's only like a 10% chance of precipitation. I don't think any of these games get rained out. I think the Yankees game will have a delayed start. I don't think they'll start till about 8 o'clock, potentially. But everything else looks pretty good there for weather-wise on playability or not. Jawan, welcome to the family. We have 3 spots left to get locked in for 30 today. If you guys want to get locked in, you can get everything for today and all of our stuff. It's only 30. Usually it's 200. Olson Jordan Jr. Maybe. I haven't gotten through the slate yet. I don't want to give early access or early advice on things I haven't seen. We get Michael McGreevy on the mound today, which is pretty solid overall for hitting. Left-handers have been doing a very good job of hitting him and getting home runs, especially recently. Last 3 games, giving up 3 home runs in just 11 innings. He does strike them out pretty well, but he's been very, very good at giving up spots here to them. So I do think that's a pretty good spot overall to look at potentially attacking left-handers. JJ Bleday is obviously my favorite left-hander on Cincy almost always. Also, Ellie De La Cruz is another guy who could be pretty solid overall. The pitches we are seeing for home runs in here, mostly fastball cutter. So those are going to really be the spots we see the best, which if you guys know about the fastball cutter, one guy on this team does hit the fastball pretty hard. Tables turn. All you have to do is connect to the server once you get locked in, bro. Raiders rushing. I'm not sure yet. So Bob, it's 30 today. It's 200 for the full. So you're getting an opportunity to get locked in for all the preseason stuff today at a very low. And then obviously the real deal NFL season starts in 2 weeks, and that's where we really start to turn up. Although we should have a green preseason like we do every year. So we're still currently waiting on that and working on that a ton. Kind of got to just keep that in mind as we go here. All right. I didn't hear the first name. Ellie De La Cruz or Michael McGreevy. What do you? Those are the only 2 names. And then I said JJ Bleday on the left-hand side is usually pretty decent as well. But I'll have a finalization of everybody here today too. Thank you for the roses, Sal. Raiders rushing yards, maybe. Again, I'm not gonna jump too soon. All right, I don't want to jump too soon. So just be patient with me while we figure that one out. All right, because I'm not trying to go too fast. You like the coffee cup? Pretty fire. Pokeball for those that can't see it on the Spaces side. So pretty fire there. That's done. Bow. Cool. Witherholt, Devers, and Jordan, maybe. Again, I might be looking at some different angles other than home runs today. I don't love this slate that much, all right? And if I don't love this slate that much, I'm not really trying to fire out a ton of spots unless I'm super confident, right? So make sure you guys are aware of that as we're looking at all this stuff, because I don't really want to put you guys in a spot where I'm like, yeah, this looks great, and then get you guys cooked, all right? I don't love the weather. I don't think it looks that great. So yeah, just keep that in mind as you're looking at everything here today, okay? It's just not super appealing to me. Maybe it is to you. To me, it's not that appealing. So again, we're not just gonna fire off. Okay. Patience, my young Padawans. Okay. Lots of patience. Any looks for the BMW Championship? No. I do not have any right now. I always like to watch day one and then attack. So Thursdays are usually a day where I don't do anything. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can definitely catch me getting into the action. Yeah, I don't think the weather looks great today for home runs. So home runs will not be at the top of my priority list. Fastball and the cutter here look pretty good for JJ and Ellie. Not insane, not terrible. Fastball is a very nice pitch for Ellie, but he hasn't been doing that much against it, right? Nothing too crazy. So expect a little bit of that from me there. I don't think I'm going to do too much on this game on that side. But they both look decent. Right-handedness, mostly sweeper change are the pitches that are going to be hit. It's kind of a weird mix. Suarez has some decent data here to it. So couldn't hate Suarez. If you guys are trying to get behind that front, couldn't hate it. So I see that front quite a bit there. Right-handedness, though, I'm not a huge fan. Suarez stinks. I mean, he's just inconsistent this year. Last year, he was super consistent. This year, super inconsistent. Overall, I would say, this Reds team doesn't look that great here. It doesn't look that great. It is a day game, too. I'm impatiently waiting on the touchdown king. It's almost that time, bro. It's almost that time for the touchdown side. All right. We're almost to NFL season. All right. Sit back. All right. Sit back and strap in. It's coming. All right. We're not there yet, but NFL's almost here, bro. We're on the cusp of being to where we want to be again. All right. I know a lot of you guys are impatient as hell waiting for the NFL season. Me too, bro. All right. Me too. I'm sick of the MLB, especially this season. So, last year, I wasn't really saying that because we were crushing MLB. This year, MLB has just been a shitty product. So, patience. We are inching towards it every day. We are inching closer. All right. Slow and steady, but we're not quite there yet. We still have 3 spots left to get locked in for 30 today, man. I'm going to tell you right now, you better not miss out on this preseason banger. Because if you guys do and then you cry to me, I'm not going to feel bad. All right. All right. I'm not going to feel bad. I'm not going to feel bad. All right. I'm not going to feel bad about it. Especially when y'all could have tapped in for 30. All right. The Reds look okay. Honestly, McGreevy looks bad usually, but it doesn't look like he's going to have a poor day today. Looking at all the information here, it looks like he could have a very solid day overall. Honestly, I would not be super surprised to see him have a good game. I would not be surprised. I think he could have a great one. Bum, 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 bum. Yandy, he did go yesterday, right? Maybe. I got Jordan Walker, Bobby Witt, and Junior and Jordan. Ghost, maybe, bro. I don't want to overcommit to anything until I've actually seen the full slate. You know what I mean? But that does sound pretty good, hypothetically. You can cancel your sub at any time, right where you got it from, bro. Are you gonna give us a play once you're behind this? Yeah, once I get one, bro. Again, I don't force shit until I'm 100% confident, G. So until I'm 100% sure, I don't want to hand you something. All right? That's just the honest truth. I don't want to hand you anything until I'm 100% sure. Patience, bro. Patience. I am ready for real sports to be back, though. I'll tell you that. Sarin, Cass, and Kenzel. Welcome to the family. We've got 2 spots left to get locked in, y'all. 2 spots to get locked in for 30. 2 spots if you want them. What? You went poop? You went poop. All right, chat. I have to go and help my daughter real quick. She went poop. All right, give me 1 second. All right, I apologize. Okay. Daddy's working right now, but I'll talk to you later, okay? Boy. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. It's not working in my region. Tragic. Yo, that was weird, bro. Yo, welcome to the family, Kenzel. Happy to have you, bro. Like I said, 2 more spots to get locked in if you want to get locked in today. All right? Dad, what? Take it to your mom. Like, what are my kids doing right now, bro? We smack it today? Lay, I think so. Okay. Astros today? Maybe. I haven't gotten to the game yet, bro. I don't want to give again. I always express how I don't want to give you guys any advice until we actually get to those moments. Because if I give you guys some kind of advice and I say, oh, I like this or I like this before we actually get there, Then y'all all crash out me. Oh, Hoof, you said this shit was a lock, bro. Come on, man. So I can't do that. Because I know how y'all are about to react. All right, so let me get there first, and then we'll go over it, okay? Let me get there first. Let me get there first. Okay. All right. I appreciate you on the tough coffee cup, though. I do think that coffee cup is fire. All right. I think I'm good on the red side, honestly, overall. I think I lean more on this Brady Singer side, man. Brady Singer could definitely get rocked today. Burley Boy? Does Burley Boy have it in him today? Does he have it in him today, chat? Ernie Clement. Maybe. See it. Maybe a potential Ernie Clement. All right. Left-handers are definitely the favorable spot here. I mean, it could be Jordan Walker with the way he's been hitting, for sure. It could be, but it does seem to look like it favors a left-hander here. And if it does favor a left-hander here, then Burley looks kind of like the guy, low-key. Not even low-key, it's kind of high-key. If they're going to go left-hander here against Singer. Daytime game, I mean, this dude gets rocked. Like, literally dead ass, he gets destroyed. Burley has been hot. He has 2 home runs, 2 doubles against him in his career, which is pretty damn good. It's actually really good. That's actually crazy good. Holy shit, he should have a great day today. Alec Burleson looks really good. Day game yesterday was disgusting. All day games in baseball are almost always gross, bro. I've come to just accept the fact that they're almost always trash. Even if you don't want them to be, like, it's just what it is, bro. You know? And I feel like no matter how hard we try to make day games good, they're just always going to be mid and mediocre. You know? At least that's what it seems to be. Houston, San Francisco, MLS, maybe. It's hard because of how bad Houston looked week 1 in that preseason game, man. They looked really bad. Like, no bullshit, they looked really bad. And I'm not even trying to be that guy, but, like, they looked bad, bro. Did they not? Did any of y'all actually watch that game? Like, they did not look good. They did not look good. At all. Like, they looked terrible, actually. They looked really bad. Like, I don't know, bro. They looked really bad. I'm not saying they couldn't bounce back, and I'm not saying, like, Mills is a good quarterback. So the fact that, like, Mills had such a shitty game and they, they're still in, that spot, like, they could be good here. It is a close game. I think Burleson probably is my favorite spot here. In it for this St. Louis team. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty good here. Dead serious. He looks really good. I wish his HRR wasn't so gassed. Like, they've really got it juiced super, super, super high. Because otherwise I'd be like, he looks really solid on that front. But it is super duper juiced. And so for that reason, like, I don't know that I can really do a lot with that, Pereira. Why? Why does he look decent today? Why does he actually look decent here? Low key. He low key looks decent too. Good call on Pete yesterday. Thanks, bro. Thank you, bro. I thought it was pretty solid. I thought it was pretty solid. Acuna, maybe. I haven't gotten into the Braves game yet. I think Pereira looks really interesting too as like a side piece here. I don't think I would play him as a main. Burleson looks really, really, really solid. Alec Burleson, Ellie, and Bobby. Bobby Witt? Maybe. I haven't gotten to that game yet, so I don't want to give advice. Yeah, I'm not in love with any of the right-handers that much. But, I mean, this is Brady Singer after all. I mean, he could definitely get rocked by anybody. It definitely favors a lefty over a righty. So Burley would be kind of more the left-handed favorable side dish there for me. If I had to pick something there. Who have you told me to DM when you went up from Canada? Yeah, hit my DMs, BR. I'm so sorry, bro. If you did and I didn't get back to you, I apologize. All right, I apologize if I didn't get that to you earlier. I apologize for that. Junior and Burleson, maybe. Burley's definitely my favorite look so far. We're getting to this Tampa Bay game now. We got Tampa Bay next. So this could be a spot where I say yes to Burleson and Junior, but let me get there first. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Uh, yes, yes, Austin. Yes is my answer there. Yes, I will be. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Zeph, what's going on, brother? How we doing this morning? Any preseason stuff for tonight? Absolutely, bro. I will absolutely have preseason. Yes. Working on that as we speak, bro. Working on that as we speak. Preseason and MLB today. Program was good. I hope you're doing well. By the way, guys, if you're in here right now, this is my boy Zeph. He's gonna be doing our college football and college football and college basketball. So if you guys are fans of either of those, make sure you guys grab him up there. All right. If you guys haven't gotten him, he'll be doing all of our stuff there. So if you guys like college football, college basketball, or college anything really, that's the college everything guy. So y'all go ahead and make sure you're tapped in with my boy. You're not gonna want to miss that this year. All right. What's the play for preseason? I'm finishing the preseason right now, bro. I'm waiting on final updates on everything before we jump on that. Corey and Jordan, welcome to the family. We got one spot left to get locked in for 30 today. If you guys want to, man, get locked in right in my profile. All right. I would highly recommend if you're not locked in, you get locked in, man. Highly recommend if you're not locked in, you get locked in. If you ain't in the Hooming locking facts, I agree. All right, let's keep rolling with everything here, man. All right, let's keep rolling with everything. Who do we like for football? I like the Raiders. I think I'm not 100% certain if I like them or not, because I'm debating and waiting on all of the updates on that front before we attack that. Chargers. I don't know, man. I'm stuck in debate mode there. To be completely honest with you, I'm stuck. I'm stuck debating. I don't know if I want to rock with them yet or not. Child support today. I will have one for you guys. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I will. Pete was child support yesterday. Yes, he was, and he went. Yeah, 30 for the 15. Yep. Or you guys get locked in if you want to on the monthly with code MAMA, MAMA. There's my goat. Don, what's good, my brother? How we doing, fam? How we doing? How we doing? Good morning. If you reach 10K, you're gonna send some plays. I will send out my favorite spot today, absolutely. Don, how we living today, bro? How we living today? What's up with it, my brother? What is up with it today, my boy? All right. I'm not gonna lie. This Toronto game, we have Shane Bieber on the mound. I mean, he could get rocked, left-handed or right-handed. Junior doesn't look bad. For everybody that asked about Junior today, he does not look bad here. It is a day game, which does do Junior a little bit of a disservice. Usually he's a lot better in nighttime games. So that is tough. He did almost have a home run yesterday too. That shit literally went to the wall. Like I'm talking literally to the wall. Um, so does that happen often where a guy hits one to the wall and they get cooked? No. Let's go Ravens. Hey, it's almost that time. That one I think it hit the ceiling. I didn't like watch the replay so that closely because I was so sick. But didn't it touch the ceiling? Touched the ceiling, I think. So, um, super unfortunate on that front. As it probably should have been a home run for us yesterday. But seeing the ball drop to the fucking ceiling is it's diabolical, sadly. All right. I mean, we didn't get robbed, but yeah, it's tough. Ceiling shot is unfortunate. When you play in a dome, like, there's nothing you can do either. Like, literally, there's nothing you can do on that. You just have to be like, well, fuck. Which is shitty, but that's kind of just the reality, right? So sometimes you got to just live with it. I think Junior was in a good spot yesterday. I'm not mad about it. We definitely should have had a two-piece there for it, but nonetheless, we move. We'll live. We do live. We are alive. So just blessed, man. All right. Yeah, I mean, we'll get him back. I'm not worried about it. That was unfortunate, though. You hate to see when that kind of stuff happens. I think Junior looks decent here again today. I do think he looks decent. I do think he looks good. I think he can go again. I do. Oh, my back, man. We reached 6K. Yeah, 10K taps. I will have something today for you guys. You have my word. As always. Let's go here. I'm not in love with this Toronto game. I'm not against it. I'm just not, like, I don't know. This slate today is really weird for homers. So I guess you could go there with him if you like. Could go there. Burley and Cameron are the only two we need. I mean, I think they look good so far in these early games. Also, what did I say about Paul Skeens yesterday, bro? I thought he was coming back. He pitched very well yesterday. Like, truly, he pitched so well yesterday. But they, I don't know. It's so weird how Paul Skeens is, man. Like, even though he pitched decent, like, he still got rocked. Like, his velocity was up. I thought he was going to have a good day. Obviously, we didn't play him. But I thought, like, oh, yeah, bro, he should have a great day here. Like, he looks good. And then, like, dude, he just got Millie rocked. So, I don't know. I think Skeens will come back eventually. I don't know if it'll be this season though. His team's pretty much out. He really doesn't have any reason to like go crazy or be super hard. So I just wouldn't expect a lot out of him. That's just my take there. Could it bounce back? Could it be good? Yeah. But so far he hasn't really done a whole lot there for us. And I just don't think you're going to see him continue to get pushed too hard. Mariah, good rising. What's good? How we doing? User with the sub. Maury with the sub. Thank you, guys. Welcome to the family. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Skeen's a generational. He's going to bounce back. I mean, yeah, like I said, there's not a lot to play for this year left. So why would he go above and beyond is really what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just, like, I just don't see that much here out of him left. All right. I'm going to move on to this Tampa Bay side. Like I said, I think Junior's probably my favorite spot. I'm not in love. We did see Yandy go yesterday, too. So, I think that's pretty solid as well. It's tough to say. The data here isn't crazy during the daytime for these guys. A lot of nighttime, just shitty splits day to night. Not to say again that it couldn't see, right? But I don't know. It's not great. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's not amazing, Just can't wait for football. Felt that. We're going to get the rest of the data for the NFL preseason too, and I'll have that out for you guys very, very soon. Again, just waiting on all of that. So until we get that, I don't want to jump. All right. I just don't want to jump too soon on that until we actually have real palpable analysis and data to run off of. Right. Once we get that, though, I feel pretty confident in being able to move up on it. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I just, this slate is already bad. I'm not seeing a ton that I like. Junior, Yandy, I mean, they both look okay. Again, daytime game, not in love. The daytime makes this 10 times harder, 10 times shittier. And I don't know. On paper, those two guys look okay. I don't know. It feels like it should be a lot better here than it is. So I don't know. I'm not in love. I feel like I should be, and I'm not. I feel like I should be, and I'm not. So I'm not really gonna try to force. Oops, sorry. Mayo going yard potentially. I haven't gotten there yet. Toronto side, I'll keep it a buck. I've never trusted, and I still don't trust any of these Toronto bats. They're probably the most inconsistent bats on the planet, bro. No lie. They're probably the most inconsistent bats on the planet. I don't know. Part of me wants to trust them because they've got Seymour on the mound and he could definitely get rocked. But man, their bats are just so bad, bro. You know? What, baby? Your what is gone? Why do you like Toronto for no today? Who you like for Toronto? I don't know yet. Diaz and McAdoo. Yeah, I'm not in love either. Like, I don't know. I wasn't that in love. Okay. Joshua, what's going on, bro? How we doing today? Who you like at Toronto? Emma, they've been smoking. I mean, they finally found their bats. I don't know, bro. They're so bad. You know? I'm not trying to be that guy. But Toronto has, like, they're so 50. You're either going to get 10 runs or you're going to get no runs. You know? I feel like it's been hard because we don't know which one we're going to get with them. Truly. I mean, have you guys felt like you've been able to get a read on Toronto all year? I feel like sometimes they're really good and sometimes they're just really shit. But to lefties, they've been atrocious, you know? Like, absolutely atrocious. So for that reason, I can't just sit here and back them, bro. Like, there's nothing to back, you know? There's literally nothing here to back. I'm going to move into the next spot. I don't think I could chase anybody on that team. Giants, Guardians, blah. Roop on the mound. I mean, realistically, we got to trust Cleveland if we're going to trust somebody here. Maybe Nathaniel Lowe. Or Lowe. Sorry, this one's not Lowe. This one's Lowe. Maybe Nathaniel Lowe or Patrick Bailey. We do have a day game here, right? Patrick Bailey has been pretty good in day games. Right? We do get a day game for him. Lowe looks pretty decent too. These games stink. Not gonna lie, bro. All these games are stinky today. Mendoza will be playing today more than likely from what I've understood. Yes. From what I understand, yes, Mendoza will play. Mendoza should play. Kirk Cousins also might play from reports. So there's a chance of that as well. We could see Kirk suit up today. They haven't decided who exactly is going to get the reps. They've said they're going to give guys reps, but they haven't suggested who exactly is getting those reps yet. So that's kind of what we're waiting on right now. We don't want to jump too soon, but they are attempting to talk about those. So until we have the data, though, I won't jump. All right. You guys know I'm patient. We have no real reason to force out that front until we're absolutely ready. All right. So I'm not going to jump until we get full reports, but I do believe that that Mendoza will get some decent reps. Honestly, they have no reason not to give Mendoza reps. This is their draft pick. Other than the fact he was the first pick, right? They still want to get him fluent with the offense and those kind of things, right? So I would expect him to get some run. Again, we're waiting on full reports. Once I have those, I will generate everything for you guys, okay? We just need to know what Mendoza's workload will be first before we try to jump it, all right? Because if we jump it and we're wrong, chat, if we jump it and we're wrong, then we all get cooked, all right? And I don't want to see anybody get cooked, all right? But if once we get the reports, we can then make very, very clear decisions. Yeah, I don't like anybody on this Cleveland team that much. Maybe Patrick Bailey. I do think Lennon will have a pretty decent day. He's been pretty solid recently. Not very high K rates here for this Guardians team though. To the pitcher. So I don't expect like crazy strikeout rates or anything along those lines. All right. So I do like that. Going into Gavin Williams, I mean, look, he can definitely give up home runs, man. This game is in Cleveland's ballpark, which does make it a little bit better, but it is a 9-mile-an-hour wind blowing in. Which let's be fucking real. This is not ideal, not in any capacity. It's not good. 9-mile-an-hour winds. As you guys know, a 9-mile-an-hour wind blowing in is super unideal. So I'm looking here to try to find somebody who could maybe go, but honestly, this weather doesn't make it super, super great. This is a day game as well. Devers doesn't look terrible. Here, he doesn't look terrible. Eldridge has been hot. Maybe we could see him have a good game. Overall, though, I'm not. So far, this slate has been really disappointing on the basketball or the Jesus criminy. The MLB side, it's been pretty gross. You think Alonso and Rice could again? Maybe. I'd have to look a little closer on them. Giants game is dude, I don't know, man. I don't know about it. It's those are some murky waters, bro. I mean, both pitchers are not good. So I kind of like the angle. It is super low, but a 9-mile-an-hour wind blowing in is super poor. Both pitchers are actually pretty decent at not giving up actual hits. It's mostly just home runs when it is given up. So that's another area where I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. That's tough. Truly, that's a tough one. I think Gavin Williams looks like he could get hit still. Basabi doesn't look bad. Maybe here. Day game hurts it a little bit, but his numbers are decent to the mix, right? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty crappy game overall too. I do like Burleson today. Yeah, I think Devers looks the best on the left-handed side, or maybe Eldridge. Um, Again, don't love this wind. 9-mile-an-hour wind blowing in is super unideal. Um, could be good for like bases, HRR, stuff like that. Um, I don't know. I'm stuck on this game too. I don't think it's looking that great. I don't see a lot of angles. I'm not going to get caught chasing a game that looks like shit. You know? I don't. A lot of these games don't look great today, man. A lot of these don't look great. Not ideal. Joe Adell looks pretty decent, though. He's been relatively hot for Cleveland. Probably the only bat in Cleveland I actually trust, too. So, you know, if he plays, don't know if he will. Don't know if he will. Um, okay, moving into the next game. Brewers Seattle. Blah, gross. Kirby is on the mound. He can get hit. This could be a left-hander. For the Brewers, I mean, they do sometimes have some decent games. They do have some decent games. Miguel, what do I think? Miguel Vargas? Is that who you're asking me about? I'm not sure yet. Brewers game could be interesting. I'm not in love. It could be interesting though. Lefty or right-handers are going to get fastball sweeper. I mean, Chiriot has some pretty good data to the fastball and the sweeper. Don't hate that. Cal fell off. Bro, Cal might be the biggest fall off we've ever seen in sports. Like, I don't even mean that in a weird way, but he legitimately might be the worst fall off of all time. His fall off, literally, I've never seen something like it, bro. Like, he literally went from being amazing to so bad, it doesn't even feel real. User, welcome to the family. By the way, guys, if you haven't gotten locked in today, we do have a couple spots left at 30. It's going to be 30 to get you guys in. Usually it's 200, so you guys are getting super blessed if you guys have not locked in yet today. All right. Kyle Schwarber? Kyle who? Yeah, I think Chiriot looks pretty interesting here today, actually. I think he'd be somebody I'd be interested in. I don't hate his spot overall. I'm not in love, again, but I don't hate it. Left-handedness doesn't look that great here. Yelich, low-key, been kind of nice lately. Maybe a look, but overall, nothing too crazy on that front. Jeremiah, you probably got the month, though, bro. Are we running back the preseason banger today? I will try to find something in one of these games. The hardest part about finding stuff like that is like we have to find spots where guys are actually playing, right? What, buddy? With what? What is that? Is the bubbles? Is it stuck or something? I'm confused. There's bubbles in it, but you want some water in it. Yeah, that seems totally reasonable. Bubbles need water in them? I don't know that that makes any sense, but... All right, let me help you real quick. Did Mom say yes? This is an empty container. Hang on, chat. I gotta fill bubbles. All right? I gotta fill bubbles. Where are the bubbles? Let's go ahead and fill a bubble container. Bro, there are no bubbles right now. What? Soap bubbles? But we're not going to have soap bubbles in the house. What are you doing, buddy?
I want soap.
Oh my gosh.
I want water on my bubble.
This is a mess. Alright, there is bubbles all over my house now, chat. The house is officially bubbled. Get bubbled, chat. Our whole house is literally just bubbled up. I don't know what to say. The whole house is going to be filled with Dawn dish soap bubbles now, bro. That is really something. Let me tell you. It is going to be filled with Dawn dish soap bubbles, bro. The whole house. This is not super great. This is shit's crazy. Josh, that is the most paused shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. You did not just say that. Some of y'all are way too fucking comfortable, bro. There's no way you just said that in a chat and typed it. And then click send. Oh my god, that can't be real. Right? That legitimately cannot be real. You just typed that and actually hit send. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie. That shit is crazy, bro. That is crazy. All right, moving on. Somehow, we're just gonna go over that and pretend you didn't say that, bro. K3, if you want to get locked in with everything, bro, you can get locked in right in my profile today, man. You guys get locked in with everything. On the other side, we are currently working to get all the spots done for today. You'll just have to be patient with me, all right? We got Gasser on the mound going up against right-handers with the edge today. Couple guys actually look decent. Randy could go, potentially. He's been hitting pretty good recently. Left-handers, not as good as righties, but still decent. Julio has been pretty mid to lefties, but yeah, no, probably not. All right, bro. I come on here and I think, oh yeah, there's some great spots. Maybe here, and then we get that. No, there is no way, Ruby. Chip, what's good? Again, we'll have a play out. You guys just gotta be patient. If you want to get locked in with everything today, though, you can get locked in right in my profile, man. Today will probably be the last day to get locked in. At 30. Obviously NFL today, NFL tomorrow, NFL all weekend. So if you're gonna lock in, this will probably be the only time I get you guys a chance to lock in right now at this spot, because I don't plan on much more opportunity here at that spot as we ramp up into the weekend. So I've been giving you guys a chance all week to get locked in. This will be the last chance to lock in there. All right. So take advantage of it if you like. Don't take advantage of it if you don't like. It's up to you, man. All right, it is up to you. This is a choose your own adventure story here, man. All right, choose your own adventure. You guys get to make the call for yourselves on what you do. Kirk, maybe he's kind of been decent lately. We got 3 spots left at that 32, man. Once those are gone, bye-bye. All right, don't ask for any more either. Once those are gone, they're gone. All right, once those are gone, they are gone. Yeah. All right. Cam Zone today? Bro, I don't know, man. This whole team doesn't look great. I'm not super high on it. Canzone has done well hitting lefties for the most part this season. I think he's batting almost 400. So, you know, pretty successful on that front. Randy could go. I mean, I mean, it could happen. I think Randy's probably my best look there. I'm not in love. I think I lean. I don't even know if I have a lean in this game, honestly. Kirby looks like he's going to get hit worse than Gasser, but they're also on the road. Kirby's been pretty bad recently, bro, at getting strikeouts. But this Brewers team does strike out a lot at home this year. They're sixth in the MLB at home in striking out. So, I mean, it's possible Kirby finally gets his shit together here. Possible. Likely, don't know, but definitely possible. I don't know. This slate is... Chad, this slate might be one of the worst slates we've ever seen. It's so mid. Everywhere I go, all I see is mid. Mid, mid, mid. Everything I'm looking at for the MLB, mid as mid can be. All right? Like, I don't know if it gets any more mid. This is just diabolically mid. I think I like the Brewers, but I don't know. Justin, appreciate the follow or the sub. Welcome to the family, bro. Appreciate you guys. We got one more spot to get locked in at 30 if you want it today, man. If you're a real one, give me one home run today. Bro, I'm going to be a real one and tell you, I'm not sure how many home runs get hit on this slate. And I wish I could give you a number or a person right now. It's not great. As of right now, my favorite is Alec Burleson. All right. I think Burleson is my favorite spot so far today. But again, this is not my favorite MLB slate in the world. On the NFL, on the other hand, I will be cooking that tonight, and I do feel pretty confident about the spots that I like so far. Also, I did drop my video on that too. If you guys didn't drop and watch my YouTube on that, I did drop my full YouTube on who I like for tonight's NFL week 2 preseason games. All right. So if you guys haven't checked that out yet, you guys go check that out. Because that'll be a full breakdown as well. If you guys can't stick around for the whole live today, you should be able to get content there on that front. All right. I'm still working on MLs. I'm still working on everything else, man. Again, I'm not trying to jump around and do silly shit. I'm trying to make sure we have the best spots. All right. Okay, moving into the Kansas City game now. We've got Gage jump on the mound. He can definitely get hit. Right-handers do have the favorable matchup here against him. We have seen a hot Bobby Witt lately. But sadly, these right-handers don't hit lefties that well this year in that way. But Bobby has been hot. I can't hate a Bobby Witt look in this matchup. This could be a good spot for Bobby, potentially. Again, not a ton of left-handed data here to really have any opinions on. They don't see a ton of lefties. Salvador Perez, though, yesterday had two very hard-hit balls. A double for 332 feet and a fly ball for 300 feet to a left-hander. I mean, this could be a good spot for him. I don't hate it. He hasn't been bad to lefties this year. Does have 2 home runs to the mix as well. So I'm not a hater there. Maybe we could see a guy like Selvey go after the 2 deep ones yesterday. Left-handedness, obviously, gonna go to our boy Jack Cags. If is he not playing today? No Jack Caglione in the lineup. Alrighty then. No Cags, no Carter Jensen. Really? Bro, what is this slate? Like, what is this slate, bro? I guess Bobby then, if they're not gonna have anybody else playing. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this MLB looks just fucking terrible. It just looks awful. Like, what are we doing here, man? This Athletics game looks also terrible. All right, moving on. Braves, White Sox. Okay, Grant Holmes on the mound. He can definitely give it up to a lefty. Wind's blowing to right field. Good for lefties. Power? Yeah, Chris, first month, bro. Power? Can we get some power? I think there's a chance for power today. Grant Holmes can definitely be rocked. This is a day game. So that sucks. I think it's going to be Power if we see anybody go. He is on an every other day hitting home run streak right now, too. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Hang on. What? What do you need help with now? You have a spot for your elbow? A scratch? So what am I doing with it? A Band-Aid? You need me to put your Band-Aid on? Okay. I said okay. I'm coming. Yeah, Murakami or Vargas, bro. Hang on. Do you need me to get it for you? What are we doing here? Where's Sora? That's putting a band-aid on her? Right, thanks. Be in the middle of working, okay? Where am I putting it? On your elbow? Right there? There you go. What are you? Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Yeah, just wait. Daddy's in the middle of working, okay? Dude, Mama's gonna get it. She's getting it. Holy cow. Bruh. Daddy, give me Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Daddy, band-aid my elbow. Daddy. These guys are so funny, bro. I love my kids. All right. I want to start out by saying that. But, dude, chill out. All right, anyway. Otani cooked me yesterday. I can't believe Otani didn't do anything yesterday against Feltner. Kind of insane. Hope everything worked out with my grandfather-in-law. He has throat cancer for sure. They're doing more tests and stuff. He's probably going to start some chemo, sadly, which is really, really, really shitty. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now with everything. All right, that's on the White Sox side. Murakami or Vargas both look decent. Anthony Kay on the mound for the White Sox. Let's see here. Burleson does look good today. Okay. Braves get Anthony Kay though. I mean, this could be a right-hander. Maybe Acuna. He hasn't been insane, but daytime numbers here aren't bad for him. Mix-wise, he does hit the mix. I mean, he hasn't been bad lately. He does hit lefties well. On the home run side. I think Acuna could go today. Looking at this. I think Acuna, man. I hold on. I actually think Acuna might be able to go. For real, I actually mean that too. Like, I feel like I haven't said anybody today where I'm like, oh yeah, you look good. Acuna might look good. Yo, I think Acuna goes. Come on, man. Mr. Acuna? Could he go? I think he looks pretty good, actually. He does not look bad at all. This is an away game. Anthony K could definitely give it up on that right-hand side today. Interesting. I don't hate that. I don't hate Acuna. Maybe, just maybe, Burley, Murakami, and Acuna? That's kind of gross. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of disgusting. There are a couple guys on this left-hand side for the Braves that could go too. I'm not saying they will or whatever, but they could. So, what?
Did you take the pretzels?
The red ones? They got thrown away yesterday because they spilt everywhere. I'm sorry. I mean exactly what I said. They kicked them over. Damn, my wife is depressed, chat. Her pretzels got cooked. My kids took them out and spilled them all over the floor yesterday. And so I had to throw them in the trash. You hate to see it. All right. I think Matt Olson doesn't look terrible. But I think Acuna would be my favorable spot there over Olson. Drake Baldwin could be interesting too because it's a day game. I keep talking about day games. So I wouldn't hate that, I guess. But yeah, the right-handed side is just always more favorable here. Aaron Judge, is he officially back today? We got Garrett Cole on the mound. I mean, if we're going to see one, it's going to come off a left-hander in this game for sure. We only got 3 games left, by the way, for the NFL or MLB. All right, so once we finish these games up, we can jump into the rest. Oh, I thought he was being serious that Aaron Judge was back today. I know he's been rehabbing. It's gonna be a lefty if we see one probably against Garrett Cole, man. Um, Tough to say who that might be here. So I don't really trust any of them. Alonso has been hitting the ball well. Just left-handed to right-handedness is not a very good matchup here. I think he just gets a mention because of who he is, not because of the data. Right? Not because of the data, just because of the person. Again, keep in mind that this is not a super great matchup. He has hit a home run off Cole before, though, and he does have some really great numbers right now. So is it possible? Yes. I would say Alonso would be like my guy that I would look at the most in that game. Yankees side, Kyle Bradish. I mean, he could get hit from either direction. Probably, I don't know. I mean, they're both pretty mediocre on that front. Could be a left-hander here. Maybe Ben Rice on that back-to-back look. Yeah, I could see that potentially. I could see that potentially. Yeah. Ah, man, I'm not sure here, really. I don't see anything that's like sticking out heavily. Jazz looks okay, potentially. Slider, curve. I mean, they're not really giving it up much. Garcia doesn't look terrible. Rice went yesterday. Jazz looks good on paper. Grisham looks really good in the last 2 weeks. Maybe Trent. Maybe Trent. Maybe. Hmm. I really do like Acuna today. I'm going to go with Rice or Grisham just because of recent form in this game. Grisham looks really crazy these last few games. Rice is also obviously just went yesterday. He's also 4 for 10 against him head to head with a home run. So I could definitely see it. Grisham also has a home run, and the wind is blowing in the direction where Trent Grisham hits all of his home runs. Like literally all of them. So I could see Grisham. I could see Rice there, I think. Those would be probably my spots. 2 games left to get through on this MLB slate, man, and then we're home free on the MLB. All right. I mean, this is shit too. I'm not gonna lie. Gerald, did you connect to the server, bro? That tends to be an issue for people who don't connect to the server sometimes. Did you connect to the server or no? Child support play, man. Probably gonna be in the NFL. Right now, I'm trying to look through the MLB and try to find a banger, but this slate is pretty garbage, man. So until I find that, no, I don't have anything yet. But hopefully, I'll have one soon on that front. Ooh, he looks pretty good today. You know, I taught my kids the word punk on accident. Like, I called my kid a punk because he was being a punk. And now he calls everybody a punk now, bro. I feel like I'm a bad dad. I feel like he's been kind of just, like, mimicking that now. And I'm, like, feeling shitty. You know? I feel bad. Um, I don't know. Does that make me a poor parent? Should having my kid, he called his friends punks yesterday. He's like, "Yeah, you punk." I felt terrible. I didn't know what I was supposed to do either. I mean, it's not like he was calling him like a punk in a bad way. He was just like, because I do it jokingly when I call him a punk, but now I feel like he. I think he was probably trying to do that to his friend, but who knows if his friend actually got that part. I don't know. Now I feel bad. All right, we got one last game to get through here. This might be the worst MLB slate of the year, bro. Dead ass. Like this is gross. Um, like I'm trying to find y'all stuff, man. I really am. I really am trying to find y'all shit. Believe it or not, I am trying. Corey Seager? I don't really like him against Alvarez, who doesn't really give up home runs. So just a really shitty spot for that too. Everything here looks mid. It all looks mid. It looks mid. All right, Grayson Rodriguez. All right, maybe we get some action in this Houston game to close the night. Grayson Rodriguez could definitely get hit. Left-handers are going to jump off the charts here. I've been looking to see Trammell hit a home run for a very long time. Will we see Trammell tonight? Maybe. Obviously, I believe Jordan could also hit one, but he is 0 for 10 against Grayson Rodriguez's career. So, my immediate response is, could he go? Yes. Do I necessarily believe he's going to go? Meh. I think I'd lean Trammell more. I think I'd lean Trammell more. And then Christian Walker doesn't look bad on that right-hand side today. So I don't hate that either. I don't think he looks that bad. I think he looks great, though. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for me. God damn, this slate is not great at all. I'll probably have like a unit on MLB today. That's disgusting work. I'm not going to lie. I really might just have like a unit on MLB. I do think Houston looks good and could get the win. I think the Brewers over the Mariners probably. Kansas City should have the edge over the Athletics, but they're not playing a lot of their starters. So that takes a lot of, gas out of the sail there. Yeah. I don't know, man. Tampa Bay probably wins, but too juiced. The Cardinals probably win, but also super juiced. Oh, wait, no, that one's not. The Cardinals could win today, I think, maybe. Again, I'm not liking this slate at all. Appreciate your honesty. Of course, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you and say something crazy. All right. Even though Yandy, Sal, and Burleson won HRR. Yeah? Sure. Sure. Why not? Um, okay. All right. Yeah, man, that's gonna do it on the MLB. That's all I got today. My favorite home run spots on this slate, although they're not really that pretty, probably Murakami, Burleson, and Acuna. I'd say those are probably my favorites today. Again, I'm not in love. I don't think it's a good slate. I wouldn't waste a ton today if you guys are out there listening on this. Just doesn't feel that great. I'm not a diehard fan here. All right. I do think there's some spots you can pick and choose. Truly, I do think there are some spots we can pick and choose. Um, but overall, not much. Just not in love. The slate's just it's very mid. I will have NFL next. Yes. Let me finish putting these together for the MLB. The fact that Acuna and Burleson are in the same game, or Murakami are in the same game too, is not ideal. Um, let's see here. What do we got? Trying to put up some pairs here now too. Man, it's mid. This shit sucks. I don't even know if I'm gonna put out plays for it. That's how mid it is. Yeah, you guys can hear my kids calling each other punk. You punk. Yeah, I'm a great dad, clearly. Well, that's on me. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. I think Ortiz has a chance from Washington. All right. That's all I got for the MLB right now, man. I'm not gonna waste my time on any more of it. I might put something out, I might not. It doesn't really make sense to try to force on this slate. For real, I just don't see a ton of value. I think the slate's just mid. Please don't get cooked on the MLB today because you decide that, oh no, bro, I got this. It doesn't look that great. Please be cautious with it. What I am going to do, I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to get all of my, all my stuff together for the, NFL. I am going to come back on here and talk NFL as well. So I'm going to take a break, a pause, do that, and then I'll be back. But I want to do that first so I can get all that done and out of the way for the day. So I'll probably be back live around, I don't know what time that's going to be. Before the games. Games are at 8 tonight, so maybe at like, I might be live, I don't know, like 6, something like that. Give you guys some time to get on with me before the games, get locked in. Yeah, I do like Acuna. Acuna and Burleson would probably be my favorites today. Maybe Murakami and Burleson. Again, if you guys missed out, I did drop a video today with my NFL preseason breakdown for you as well. So make sure if you guys haven't checked that out, go peep that because that could give you guys a bunch of good insight today, I think. And I would highly recommend if that was you to go take a stab and a listen. It's only about an 8-minute, 9-minute long video. And then, yeah, that way you guys can actually get to work. Okay. All right, man. That's it. I love you guys. And yeah, I'll be back for the evening stream for the NFL. Hoove Locks on YouTube, man. That's I dropped a YouTube video on it. I dropped a YouTube on it. All right. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, I'll be back this afternoon and evening for the NFL. All right. Guys, get locked in for 30 today if you want to get all my stuff. All right. We're going to smash this NFL slate together tonight. All right. I love y'all. Peace.